Moon cactus wider than a mile, collecting you in style each day. Hey everyone, welcome to another page in the Desert Plant Diary. I'm Carl. In today's video, I'm absolutely excited, as you can tell, to share with you guys the recent addition to my family. These 5 guys. So these 5 gymnocalycium mihanovichii variegATA, and this Echinocereus moricalli. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I will leave the names in the description box nonetheless. So these guys have become recently reasonably available in the country, and these 4 in particular were quite well priced. And so I thought I'll add 4 of them to the collection. I usually pick about 2, but at that price it was quite hard to resist. So let's take a closer look at these guys. So this is the first one. Here's the second one. Some beautiful variegation on this. Next up is this guy. Some nice variegation there too. And lastly, this guy. Now this guy has about 3 ribs that are green. And the reason why I've done that, I've spoken earlier about the same thing when I featured an Echinocereus, an Echinopsis variegATA, is because if you have some amount of green, you will get variegated pups. If you have the areoles that are completely lacking in chlorophyll, as is so over here, what happens is there's a good chance you will get a pup that is completely lacking in chlorophyll and will not be able to live on its own root system. You will need to graft that onto a root stalk or leave it attached to the mum so that it can get its food from there. And this is the Echinocereus moricalli. Now these do look dehydrated, and those of you who receive plant mail do know that is usually the case when you get plant mail or plants shipped across to you, when it comes to cacti and succulents at least. So the reason why they do that is to ensure there's not a lot of moisture in the box, which could encourage root rot. So what I have done is had these guys planted in the succulent mix that I use, and I've just misted it and also moistened the top of the soil, because watering it right now could be risky. Some of the roots could have been damaged in transit, so that's quite a risky thing for you to do. So just mist the top of the soil, that should be okay. And wait for do the same for about 2 to 4 weeks. And let it ride for that time, after which you could perhaps water it. Now do bear in mind, I live in a tropical area and this is what I do. And if you are interested in knowing more about cacti and succulent soil mixes, or a homemade one, I would encourage you guys to go over to the channel called Cacti Mania. So Daz recently uploaded a video on cacti and succulent mix, and he's done a beautiful, incredible job on making that video, talking about the soil mix and also demonstrating how quickly water does get drained out of that soil. So please do go over and check out that channel and the video in particular, guys. Even though Daz is a good friend of mine, the reason I'm asking you to go over and check that video is it's quite enlightening and very well made as well. So yeah, Daz, good job on that. And thank you, Daz and Natty, for asking about how I was doing. A lot of you guys also mentioned that you were looking forward to videos being uploaded, so this one is for you guys. I hope by watching these videos you guys get inspired to start or continue a collection of your own. And in order for you to do that, all the way from the garden city of India, I send you a lot of strength and inspiration to step out in your garden today. Get your plant mojo on, people, and do something fan-blooming-tastic. Until the next, as always, cheers and God bless you all.